Hey Amanda, my name's Chris, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you 3 things that you guys can actually do today to bring more customers into your business. Now you're probably sitting there asking yourself, why would I be making this for you and what's in it for me? Now the answer to that question is oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. Sometimes the only hesitation that they have with hiring somebody is that they don't know who is and who isn't an expert. And yes, sadly, there are a lot of companies out there that will just make hollow promises and take your money and don't fulfill them. But I found that by giving people a free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business has resulted in some of those local business owners still asking for my help with this. So by the end of this video, you like what you heard, and you can see I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can truly help you in your business. Shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of the day, you just want to take this free attack plan I gave you and use it for yourself, that's fine too. Now let me show you 3 things that are going to set your company above your competition. And the first thing I'm going to go over with you today is content. So first off, looking at the website, it looks clean, it's very functional, and it has a decent amount of content on it, but it's still not optimized. Now, content is made up of the words, the images, and text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page of your site. You guys need at least 1,500 words to be properly optimized with Google with the current algorithms, and this is also going to give you a lot more opportunity to fill those in with some buyer intent keywords that you're trying to rank and get traffic for. What a buyer intent keyword is a word or phrase searched into Google that indicates the person is ready to make a purchase. Now, when you think about a content, why do you think Wikipedia is always at the top when you look for a topic? Because they have the most relevant and most authoritative content, and Google rewards them for it. Google also has bots that will sweep your page to look to see if you're the best match with what is being searched, and this is another reason why content is king. And it's also the easiest and fastest way to rank for the different searches that you're after. Now, looking at your content, and your biggest competitor, I think, in the Triad area is going to be Plumbing Service Co. Now, as you can see on their page, I have to scroll a whole lot further. Now, believe it or not, this is still not optimized whatsoever. This is a lot of pictures, but this still is a lot more content than what you guys currently have. But because it's not optimized, it makes it that much easier for you to be able to beat these guys. Now, the second extremely important thing when it comes to optimizing your online presence are backlinks. What a backlink is a website actually linking to yours through theirs. It's very, very simple. And explain to you in further detail, I'm going to go over to a tool that I use called Ahrefs that gives you the breakdown of the performance of your website. This would be an example of a backlink. If I clicked on this, brought me up to your website, and that's exactly how that works. Now, there are 2 different types of backlinks. There are do follow and do not follow links. Do follow links are the only ones that actually push power to your website, giving your website more authority, and those are the only ones that we're actually after here. But not all backlinks are created equal. We want websites that are going to be more powerful linking to you to show Google that you have the authority. Google sees this just like a popularity contest. You also want them to be more relevant because it works a lot more effectively when they are. For example, if you had HVAC, electrical, plumbing-based websites linking to you, that's going to do a lot more for your profile and your strength than, let's say, Pizza Hut. Because if you sling pizzas for a living, I'm making this video for the wrong person. Now, looking at your current backlink profile, you have about 592 in the referring domains, which is about 256. You're getting about 819 traffic for it. Now, your Google Analytics might show you a little bit different, but my software is still very, very accurate. Now, if we go over and look at Plumbing Service Co., I gotta remember the name, we can see the difference in the amount of backlinks here, how many keywords they're ranking for, and the overall traffic. Now, this is a massive difference, right? Even if your Google Analytics is showing you a little bit higher than this is still, by comparison, a massive difference, right? And this is what we're after because they're targeting the same exact areas you are. Now, going in to look at their keywords. As you can see, they have a lot of Greensboro keywords, but they also have a lot of areas surrounding Greensboro as well. So they have High Point, they have Jamestown, and all of the other areas. And they have how many pages? 43 pages of these different keywords. Every single one of these keywords has their own search volume. And as you can see, Plumber Jamestown has about 2,100. If you look up Plumbing Service Greensboro, Ohio, that has about 800 searches every single month on average. And there's so many of these. And this is the opportunity that you guys truly have. And the gold here is you really don't have to rank for just a few of these. You can rank for all of them and all of the surrounding areas just like this business is doing. Now think about that for a second, what that could mean for you and your business. Now we're going to look at a Google search. Now the first thing you see when I pop up here are going to be ads. Now one thing about ads is that if they're not made properly, they could become a serious money pit. Plus you're paying for every single click and not all of those people are actually going to go to you and buy something from you, which is another reason why organic ranking is so important. There's also a lot of phones and computers that have ad blockers nowadays, which is yet another reason why organic ranking is so important. Now, this baby right here, though, this amazing tool is the Google Map Pack. And getting in the first position here typically means 40 to 50% more call volume than top organic ranking alone, because a lot of people, because it pops up first and it gives you a lot of information, will go here to find a business to fill their needs. And to backtrack a little bit, yes, I did say 40 to 50% more call volume, not just search volume. So actually calls coming to you. Now, what gets you ranked here is having a stronger and a larger citation profile than your competitors. And what a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number submitted word for word in a directory such as Yelp and Yellow Pages. And there are some other ranking factors here, which include the quality of the citations and how powerful they are, the optimization of the Google My Business profile itself, the number of Google reviews that you have and how you're rated on Google, but most importantly is how well you're ranking organically on a search. And even if you're not rated on that first page or in those top spots, it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but not impossible by any means to rank in that top position with the right citation profile. So Amanda, just to recap everything that we went over today, we're going to start off first with content. Your front page needs to have about 1,500 words properly filled in buyer intent keywords or more, depending on what your competitor is doing, that you're trying to rank and get traffic for. You have your service pages. You also want to have about 500 to 750 words using the same strategy. And your backlink profile needs to be more relevant, more powerful, and more numerous than your competitor to show Google that you are the authority. You also want to have about 200 to 300 citations to beat out your competition by a landslide in the Google Map Pack. But you just at least want substantially more than your top competitor. If they have 300, you're going to want 500 because the game is all about domination. And if you guys implemented every single one of these strategies today, you can become number one on Google for your business and reap the rewards with a ton of new paying customers, more money, more growth, and more freedom. Amanda, I hope you liked the video at least half as much as I enjoyed making it for you. You can either go with this information I provided with you today and do it on your own. And like I said, I'm fine with that. However, if you want the most effective route and you want to save yourself a lot of time and energy that could be going towards servicing these new customers, let's set up a time to chat. With that being said, Amanda, have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon.